Hello, ladies and gentlemen. A very happy Friday to you, and welcome to tonight's episode of Morte D'Arthur as that faithful old Sir Tristram fights against Bleoberis to go and get back Sir Segway's wife. Hello, welcome everyone. How are you? Hello Aggie, hello, come in. Hi Mark, hello Kathy, hello Danny. How are you all? I hope you're all enjoying your Friday, he says as he quickly jumps to, this hasn't shared on Twitter. Hello Aggie, hello, come in. Hello Noel, hello. Good evening to you. Danny, how are you? I hope you're looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to reading this tale tonight. It's going to be good fun. Right. He says, can I share? No, I tried to share this on Twitter. It didn't work. Thank you guys for sharing anyway on my behalf. That's awesome. Hello, Jacqueline. Hello, Cameron. Hello. Come in, guys. Welcome to tonight's episode of Morte D'Arthur. Tonight there will be fighting and smiting in abundance, and the prancing and dancing of hooves as well. So, hello. Thank you very, very much, Cameron. I'm glad you're thinking that. Clearly I'm in a very good mood. For those of you who haven't already heard the news, in an hour's time, Over and Blab, myself and Paul O'Mahony are going to be doing a poetry blab together, where we'll be reading and talking about poetry. It's going to be fun. I've got a stack of poems to share on the show. I'm not reading all of them. But it will be very, very good fun. Really looking forward to that, and hope some of you guys can join me for the blab as well. I've got a nice set list for you guys tonight. Anyway, hello. Yes, Cameron, poetry, definitely. In fact, we'll be doing a bit of more poetry after we do tonight's King Arthur, as well as I'm going to do some Tony Harrison. Hello, Katano, hello. How are you, Stefano? I hope you're very, very well. Well then, shall we get into tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen? Shall we find out what's going to happen to that good old Sir Tristram, and get a quick recap for those of you who haven't caught up with the previous shows as to just what's going on with my favourite knight. Sir Tristram, a knight within the court of King Mark, is a bit of a lover, ladies and gentlemen. Quick to fall in love, quick to abandon his ladies as well. He's fallen in love with the wife of another one of his peers, the wife of Sir Segway's. Not only has he fallen in love with her, but King Mark has fallen in love with her as well. When Tristram went off for a night of hey nonny with Sir Segway's wife, Sir Segway, when he found out about it, furious, confronted Sir Tristram, and Sir Tristram easily defeated him. Sly Dog doesn't even begin to cover it, Mark. Then we saw what happened as a Knight of the Round Table, Sir Bleoberis, came to the court of King Mark, demanding that King Mark would grant him any favour that he asked, and King Mark agreed. The favour that Bleoberis asked was that he should be given the wife of Sir Segway. Sir Segway wasn't even present for this, and King Mark agreed that Sir Bleoberis should be given Sir Segway's wife. Now, the ladies of the court thought this was wrong and bad as Bleoberis rode off, and they, knowing that Sir Tristram was in love with the woman, said to Sir Tristram that he should go and chase after Sir Bleoberis. But Tristram, clearly not the most gallant or chivalrous of knights, said no, he would not chase after Sir Bleoberis because he was not the lady's husband. It was the job of Sir Segway's. Sir Sigurd was gone off after Sir Bleoberis, confronted the man, tried to bring back his wife, and Sir Bleoberis has easily defeated him. After all, Bleoberis is a knight of the Round Table. Hearing of this, Sir Tristram has now finally set off in search of Sir Bleoberis to come and go and bring justice and bring back Sir Sigurd's wife, even though midway through this quest he's been distracted to go and fight another 2 knights of the Round Table who caused offence to his cousin. Now Sir Tristram has spotted Sir Bleoberis and Sir Sigurd's wife riding upon a palfrey in a valley just ahead, and Sir Tristram has readied himself, got his spear ready, is fully armed, ready to face off in battle against Sir Bleoberis to bring that lady back. Ladies and gents, let's get into tonight's show. Then did Sir Tristram ride more than a pace until he had overtaken himself. And then he spoke. "Abide," he said, "knight of Arthur's court. Bring again that lady or deliver her to me." "I'll do neither," said Bleoberis, "for I dread no Cornish knight so sore that me list to deliver her." "Why," said Sir Tristram, "may not a Cornish knight fight against you as well as any other? This same day 2 knights of your court within 3 miles of here met with me, and before we departed they found that fighting a Cornish knight was more than good enough for both of them." "What were their names?" said Bleoberis. "They told me," said Sir Tristram, "that one of them was called Sir Sagramor le Desirous, and the other was called Dodinus le Sauvage." "Ah," said Sir Bleoberis, "and you've met with them? So God help me, they were 2 good knights, men of great worship, and if you've beaten them both, then you must needs be a good knight. But if it be so, and you've beaten them both, yet you shall fear me. But you shall beat me before I ever give you this lady, if you can." "Fine. Defend yourself," said Sir Tristram, and then the 2 knights departed from each other, readying at opposite sides of the field of battle, readying their spears, spurring their horses, and then they came together against each other like thunder, and either bore down against each other so that horse and all fell to the earth. Then the 2 knights avoided their horses and lashed eagerly together, swords drawn mightily now, tracing and traversing on the right hand and on the left hand for more than 2 hours of bloody battle. And sometimes they rushed together with such a might that they both lay grovelling on the ground afterwards. Then did Sir Bleoberis de Ganys start back, and he said thus: "Now, gentle good knight, for a while hold your hand. Let us speak together." "Say what you will," said Sir Tristram, "and I will answer you." "Sir," said Bleoberis, "I would know of whence you've come, and who has sent you, and what is your name." "So God help me," said Sir Tristram, "I fear not to tell you my name. You should know well that I am King Melodius' son, and my mother is King Mark's sister, and my name is Sir Tristram de Lyon, and King Mark is my uncle." "Truly," said Bleoberis, "I'm right glad of you, for ye are he that slew Maurus the knight, hand for hand on an island, for the tribute of Cornwall. And also, if I hear correct, you overcame Sir Palomides the good knight at a tournament on Ireland, where you beat Sir Gawain and his 9 fellows." "So God me help," said Sir Tristram, "know you well that I am the same knight. Now, I've told you my name, and so tell me yours with good will. Know you well that my name is Bleoberis de Gagny, and my brother is Sir Blamore de Gagny, and he is a good knight, and we are sisters' children unto my lord, Sir Lancelot the Lake, that we call one of the best knights in all the world. That is truth, said Sir Tristram. Sir Lancelot is called peerless of courtesy and of knighthood, and for his sake, said Sir Tristram, I will not with my goodwill fight any more with you, for the great love that I have to Sir Lancelot the Lake. In good faith, said Bleoberis, as for me, I will be loath to fight with you, but since you follow me here to have this lady, I shall offer you kindness, courtesy, and gentleness right here upon this ground. This lady shall be between us both, and to who that she goes, let him have her in peace. I will agree to this, said Tristram, for I believe that she will leave you now and come to my arms. Prove it then, said Bleoberis. Hello to those of you who've come through midway through there. Hello, Cut Rhineland. Hello, Queen. Hello, Gallagher. Welcome. Sir Tristram and Bleoberis, after fighting against each other for 2 whole hours, neither one has managed to defeat each other. And in fact, now that they've explained their lineage and from where they've come, they've decided that perhaps the best thing to do is to let Sir Segway's wife stand between the two of them and pick whether she wants to take Sir Bleoberis for a lover or Sir Tristram for a lover. Ladies and gents, let's see just which option they take. So, when the lady was set between them both, she said these words unto Tristram. Know you well, Sir Tristram de Lyon, that, not so long ago, you were the man in the world who I most loved and trusted, and I believe that you loved me again above all other ladies. But when you saw this knight lead me away, you made no attempt to rescue me. Instead, you let my husband, Sir Segway, ride after me. But until that time I believed that you had loved me, and therefore now I will leave you for your actions, and never love you any more. And therewith the lady did go willingly unto Sir Bleoberis. And when Sir Tristram saw her do this, he was wonderfully wroth with the lady, and ashamed to have come to the court. Sir Tristram, said Bleoberis, looks like you're the loser. For I hear by this lady's words that she before this day trusted you above all earthly knights. And as she says, you've deceived her, and therefore you should know that no man can hold her if he treats her that way, and rather you should be heartily displeased with me, and that I would have her, and that she will have refused to live with you. No, said the lady. No, God help me. I will never go with you, Sir Bleoberis. For he, the man that I loved most, I believe, had loved me. Therefore, Sir Tristram, she said, ride as you came. For though you had overcome this knight, as you were able, never in the world would I have gone with you. And I shall pray that this knight, so fair of his knighthood, that or ever he pass this country, that he will lead me to the abbey where my lord Sir Segway lieth. For I will have no more to do with him, and only for my husband Sir Segway will I love. So God help me, said Bleoberis. I let you know, good knight Sir Tristram, by cause King Mark gave me the choice of a gift in his court, and so this lady liked me best, notwithstanding she is wedded and has a lord, and I have fulfilled my quest. Fine, she shall be sent to her husband again, and in especial, most for your sake, said Tristram. And if she would have gone with you, I would have let you have her. I thank you, said Sir Tristram. But for her love, I shall beware now what manner a lady I love or trust. For had her lord, Sir Segwarides, been away from the court, I would have been the first that would have come and followed you. But since you've refused me, as a true knight, I shall her know passingly well that I shall love or trust. And so they took their leave from one another and departed. And so Sir Tristram rode unto Tintagel, and Sir Bleoberis rode unto the abbey where Sir Segwarides lay sorely wounded, and there he delivered his lady, and he departed as a noble knight. And when Sir Segwarides saw his lady, he was greatly comforted. And then she told him that Sir Tristram had done great battle with Sir Bleoberis, and caused him to bring her again. These words pleased Sir Segwarides right well, that Sir Tristram would do so much. And so the lady told all the battle unto King Mark, between Sir Tristram and Sir Bleoberis. There we have it, ladies and gents. Correct! The knight has proven himself unworthy. Although Sir Tristram had strength of arms to rescue Sir Segwarides' wife, rescuing through strength of arms was not enough. She wanted to be wanted and truly loved, and so she's left Bleoberis, left Sir Tristram, and returned to her husband. And let that be a lesson to that love rat Sir Tristram, that perhaps he better treat a lady with a bit more respect and courtesy in the future. I hope you enjoyed that tale, ladies and gents, and that you saw Sir Tristram getting what he deserved in that. For myself, I think Sir Tristram got what he deserved. He handled that rather badly, ladies and gents. Didn't he just handle that very badly indeed? But hey, this is the fun stuff about these tales. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. I'm not sure what those smileys mean, but we've got smileys on the loose. That's the important thing. But hey, glad you guys like that. Just so you know as well, in case any of you don't, in about 40 minutes time, I will be blabbing with Paul O'Mahony as we go and do a giant poetry session together. The two of us will be reading poetry, talking about poetry. It should be a really, really fun discussion. Really, I'm excited about it. Looking forward to it. I can't wait. But before then, because clearly I can't talk enough in an evening, as I'm sure you'll well know, I've got one poetry show coming up before then. In about 10 minutes time, ladies and gents, I'm going to be reading one of my favourite poets, the Northern poet, Tony Harrison, live on Periscope. I'm tempted to read V, but it might be a bit too long if I've got a show with Paul coming up afterwards. I'll just go and pick and choose from some shorter works by Tony Harrison. Either way, I am really, really looking forward to it. I hope I'll see you guys there as well. It will be fun. So, anyway, I'm stuck. Well, Queen, more will come. We'll get more poetry. We'll get poetry from me in about 8 minutes' time, and then poetry from Paul to follow on afterwards, which is what we want at the end of the day. So, looking forward to that. Anyway, I'm going to run downstairs now. Please do. No more proposals. No more. I think I'm all proposaled out now, Danny. Although, we'll see. We'll see if anyone, is actually willing to ride a horse over this way, and see if they can come to the top of the list. But that's what I think I'm looking for now. Horses and noble knights, or noble ladies, should I say, popping through. It will be great fun. But I'm going to go run downstairs, guys, grab myself some Tony Howard that I can read to you. I'll probably start a little bit early with Poetry Live tonight. I'll probably start at about 5 minutes to. It's not 5 minutes to. Basically, in about 5 minutes, Poetry Live coming up as I do Tony Harrison, the famous Yorkshire poet, one of my favourites. I'm really looking forward to reading it. I'm a little bit tongue-tied. Plastic sword and stuffed horse is hard to beat, Danny. It's very hard to beat. But you never know. Somebody might have a real horse or real suit of armour. Fingers crossed. We'll see. Let's see what people have got. Well, that's okay. That's okay if you've got to pray, Susan. Hopefully I'll see you for the blab in a bit. Anyway, I'm going to go run, grab my anthology, come back up here, then we'll go and do some Tony Harrison. Hope I'll see you guys. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Big thanks to you, Danny, and Mark, and Kathy, and Agatha, and Queen, and Court, and Susan. Thank you so much, guys, for sharing this with me on a Friday evening. Hopefully I'll see some of you for Poetry Live in a few minutes as well.